Yes, it is indeed the Anthony Cumia Show. Sunday night, we are live in New York City. Insane that I'm here. I went to South Carolina a couple of years back to get away from New York, and then, you know, Michael Corleone, they pull me back in. I have to come back here every so often. The only reason I like coming back here is for friends and family. That's it. Nothing else. In case you didn't know, my guest this evening is Jim Norton. Jimmy, hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I've been doing so good not eating bad, and I come here and I just start fat pig snacking on the peanut M&Ms and all the treats.
Oh, I bet it's just here.
Oh, I've been good. Don't get me started.
What a little woman you are as far as your little diet goes.
I know, a little woman with a fat stomach.
And you take Ozempic, it doesn't look good. You just drop so much weight. You got that hanging gaunt skin and gaunt look. You never want to be gaunt, do you?
And you want to lose it healthy, because then as soon as you stop taking it, you become a fatso again, and that's what scares me.
How is Bob Kelly?
I mean, you know what? I'm not even there.
He actually looks good these days.
He looks great. He got the surgery, and he has
lobotomy.
He is as dumb as they come.
Yes.
But no, he got the surgery and he's lost like a ton of weight and he's keeping it off, which is good. I thought about bringing the wig tonight. I just decided.
Why don't you bring the beard?
I'm not a very good beard.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if I could have picked a more convincing beard. I just don't want to be fat anymore. I got so mad. I saw myself the first time I was on here, I was sick. I was coughing and my voice was going. And I was bloated. So that really motivated me. Like, you pig, do something. Do something, you pig.
People gave you a lot of credit on that appearance that you were sick and still came in like a good pal.
Of course, I wanted this. Was fun. I was looking forward to this. But I'm happy. I feel better. I got a special coming out in June, and so I'm going to go out and do promo for it. And I'm like, I'm not going to show up on all these podcasts and just be a bloated, ugly pig.
Oh yeah, you want to look good. People don't want to look at a bloated, ugly pig when they're watching a special.
No, they just don't. It's unpleasant.
Yeah. Where will it be available?
On YouTube. I'm just putting it on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what everyone does now.
Yeah.
There's no reason to have some other entity grabbing. Just in there with their hand grabbing your money.
That's a great way to look at it, and I should spin it that way. However, it was an utter lack of interest. I didn't try to sell it. I just couldn't go through that process again.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, people have been doing it here, so I would like my abysmal view count to really be visible so no one can be fooled anymore.
Don't even start with that nonsense. When you get to that point, podcasting really needs to pull the reins back. Back in the early 80s, I think it was very similar to the comedy thing.
Yeah.
Everyone was a stand-up comic. It's just, they were so many TV shows, Evening at the Improv and
Comedy on the Road with John
Comedy
Miner.
on the Road. MTV had comedy shows. All the networks had the Friday night comedy. And it got oversaturated and terrible. And you could still go into certain comedy clubs and look at the face shots on the wall and go, who the hell is that? And what could he possibly be doing now? There are just so many podcasts. And there's some really good ones. Yes. Obviously. I mean, I think the presidential election was obviously helped by podcasts.
Yeah.
When you have Trump going on Rogan's show.
He did Schultz, he did Theo. He did huge podcasts,
Yeah. And now it's hilarious because it always seems like the left is just a little behind what the trend is.
Yep.
And that really gets them because they're now complaining that podcasts and comedy is more right wing now. And that's an issue. That shouldn't be because what happened? It's hate. It's hate comedy now.
Do you know, here's I hate to break it to progressives because I really kind of need you in some ways to, because for my marriage to work. I don't want my wife to be forced to change her name to Hank. But I think that progressives have gotten so unbearable. It's like the one thing you don't see 100% eye to eye with. You get the scolding about, what do you want comics to do? Any comic that bends into that is not going to be funny at this point. So yes,
it's got to be funny if you're a comic. Yes. And sometimes even the comedian isn't agreeing with what he's saying. He just has to be funny. But if you're putting something out there, like I guess it was Dave Chapelle got so much crap for that trans bit he did. And the bit was literally him talking about how he adored this trans woman and had a great relationship. And they use that against him.
It's crazy. Like, I record every interview I do now, like when I do like press.
When you want to go to sleep, do you play them?
Oh, the Chapelle thing. It was almost like I did an interview with some like a local paper a year ago, maybe, on the West Coast. And I record all my interviews now because they've misquoted me so many times.
Good.
There's so many things they've got. And he asked about Chapelle. And I'm like, I don't agree with everything, but I like Dave. I think he's a great comic. And he should say what he wants. Like, that's my view. I don't care. And the guy printed something about how I was like really angry with Dave Chapelle.
See what they do?
It was the polar opposite. So I called the guy and I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, hey man, your editor might have made a mistake.
Oh, that's a good tactic.
But I'm not mad. I'm like, but I do record the interviews. So I'm saying, if you tell your editor like that, like I have the actual audio and I didn't say that at all. I'm not mad at Dave.
But the piece is out already.
It was online. They just bring it down and edit.
Oh, okay.
They edited it and he did. He fixed it. But I mean, you got to record when you're being interviewed. Just record yourself because they literally clickbait and it's like, that's not what I meant. So I'm careful with how I judge other people now because so many times they've gotten what I said wrong. I'm like, I try not to believe almost anything.
Absolutely. Yeah, there didn't used to really be the technology to do that for many years. Not like you used to have to bring a big reel-to-reel in. Well, I'll set this up while you do the interview. But it almost seemed clandestine. Like, oh, I got to put a bug on me to make sure this guy isn't
Yeah, but I record everything for that reason. I don't believe that anybody won't screw you over.
They always will.
They always do. So I'm happy. I was so happy I had that.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people realize I am whatever makes people happy. I'm fine with it. Just don't screw with me. It seems like a very, really, that old gag. But it is that old gag. It's like, I don't care as long as it doesn't interfere with it. Don't step on my toes.
Yeah, do what you want to do and live how you want as long as it doesn't affect how I live. Yeah, that's fair.
Feature came here. You told me you want to get back in business, but you weren't going to step on anyone's toes. Jesus Christ.
Best yeller ever, by the way. Robert, oh my God, Robert Loggia. Best yeller ever.
And I took him and I passed him in the face.
I'm telling you now. Just so unreasonable.
When Paulie went into his little bread shop to talk about the lawnmower guy, and he's like, hey, sit down. You want some bread? And it's all nice. By the end of it, he's yelling.
No one ever acting has been able to go from 0 to 200 as fast as Robert Loggia. No one has been able to get to that level without, there's no ramp up to it.
And then you watch him doing the foot piano in Big with Tom Hanks. And you're like, that's the same guy. I guess that's good acting.
He hasn't gotten a base hit all year. I should kill him.
What are you talking about? A toy that turns into a building? It's stupid.
I mean, he's the greatest. He's dead now, but the best yeller.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was he funny? Feach Lamana,
Feach. Johnny Sack was good at that, too.
I mean,
he would go
incredible.
like, what are you talking about here, Tony? What am I supposed to? What are we, the UN now? And you're like, oh, he's building up. He's going to get pissed.
My favorite moment is when he says to Carmine, so you're talking about Ginny and you could, whatever, for $1 million. And he goes, Ralph wants Ginny?
Yes.
Stupid Carmine. Stupid. Didn't catch it. He was just using an example.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know this, but you know that he was the guy from the Green Book.
The Green Book, yes.
The driver?
Yeah, the driver.
The guy in that movie, that was a true story, and he went on to be Carmine in The Sopranos in real life. That's who that is.
he was the real guy.
Carmine in The Sopranos was the guy, the driver in the Green Book.
Right.
Was Carmine from The Sopranos.
But not the movie. He was the real driver.
The real driver, yeah. Went on to be,
that's crazy.
Yeah. He was a real, that made me like that movie more, because I thought it was such Hollywood schmaltz.
Yeah.
Oh, someone learned a lesson, did they?
Oh, yuck. I hate learning lessons.
Of course, I hate it too.
I think last 4th of July was my first 4th of July I spent in South Carolina. And, I think I spent $1,000 on fireworks.
I mean, that's not even as crazy as I would have thought. That's a lot.
It was a lot.
It's just you and Missy, or do you have people over?
No one over. My cat.
Do you know how to cook on the grill?
It comes with having a male genitalia, doesn't it? I
wouldn't know.
I mean,
believe me, I got it. Trust me.
No, I can.
I can't do
on
it.
A grill.
We have an egg. Do we have a nice egg grill? A beautiful egg grill which I got.
A Weber.
Not a Weber. No, this is like a real big plate. It's not porcelain, but it's it's an excellent grill. I got it from a buddy of mine. Oh. And I don't know how to use it. It sat there for a year. Oh. My Weber sat there for a year till I threw it out because this one came and I can't use it.
Why? It's the same thing as cooking on a.
I can't do that either.
Anything you can't cook. No, at all.
I can't. So I want to.
How's Nikki? Can she cook on the?
She cooks
grill?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, she cooks good fish and stuff like that. Yeah. She doesn't like cooking chicken.
Who doesn't like cooking
Norwegian
chicken?
Slop? Big heavy
like fish, right?
No, like bacon, like giant thick bacon with like weird grease on it. It's hideous. It's hideous.
I bet it's weird grease on it. Because that's
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
sure.
Wow, that's I didn't realize that.
But you can cook on a grill. I would like that. I'm thinking about going to your house and grilling and having some fireworks.
Thing to do. When I had the house in Roslyn, there was one year, and I've talked about it on the show, where Patrice came over.
Oh yeah,
and
I think I was there.
He ran the grill. Like, I have my usual guys, and Patrice just walked over there and was like, "Yeah, let me take care of it," and cooked burgers and chicken and hot dogs for my entire family, and loved it. He loved doing it.
He was a surprisingly good host too.
Yes,
like when you go to Jersey City, when he'd have. I think that was the year I threw Voss's straw hat, or it was either Voss or Keith's straw hat. I threw it into the fire. But Patrice was a surprisingly warm host. He liked cooking for people, which he doesn't seem like the type who would have been gracious and loving to feed people, but he loved to cook for people.
When he wasn't being that guy, Patrice, he was a very sweet guy, and we all. Thank God we all got to see that at some point or another, but we also got to see, which was 99% of the time, the just bastard that he was.
I didn't like him when I first met him at all.
Didn't? No one really does, quite frankly.
No, him and Voss make the two worst impressions I've ever met of anyone.
Yeah.
Voss always leaves a terrible first impression, which usually at 4 or 5 years in you get over it.
Yeah, maybe. Bad last impression.